V Rising Early Access is coming May 17th, and I wanted to cover a few of the unique systems coming out to help get you all prepared for this fantastic survival game. Thus, here we are with the first episode of V Rising 101. Before we get into this, I do want to say I have not had the chance to play this game in any of the testing phases yet, which is both a good and bad thing. Bad because it sucks as I've really been wanting to play the game, but good because it's under NDA, so I couldn't speak about it, and it helps me avoid potentially saying things I'm not allowed to. All this information comes from blogs from the developers and videos they have published. So without further ado, today we're going to cover the blood system, perhaps the coolest mechanic in the game. It should be an obvious statement that a vampire game is going to have some type of blood drinking mechanic. That's just a given. A very common thing is to kill humans or defeat them by drinking their blood. However, Stunlock Studios wanted to do more than that. Blood is utilized for a lot of aspects: survival, powers, and maintaining your castle. So we'll start with the basics. Feasting on blood will be a required aspect to survive in this game. While human blood is ideal, you can also survive on what the developers call snacks, such as rats. However, human blood is not just a normal thing. There are different types of human blood that will give you different benefits. The devs list out these examples as fresh warrior blood, which improves your physical damage, rogue blood, which improves movement speed, and scholar blood, which improves your magic damage. So what does this mean? It means you'll need to be tactical about what type of blood you decide to drink. Sometimes you'll need blood that will fortify your combat prowess, while other times you'll need to get blood that helps you improve your rate of gathering. Luckily in this game, while you can feast out in the wild, you can also capture humans in your castle and use them to constantly feed on. This gives you a lot of options in terms of progression for what you want to focus on. Are you a PvPer who wants to fight non-stop? Or are you trying to create an indestructible castle? Or both? You have plenty of options. However, it doesn't end there, as quality of blood is also a factor. As you drink blood, you unlock perks to use that's according to the blood you drink. Higher quality blood will additionally increase the number of perks. So it's possible you get two humans who give the same benefit, i.e. rogue blood, but one's blood provides a significantly more powerful buff than the other. You see, V Rising is not a game with levels or classes. Variety exists in the form of abilities that can be permanently unlocked, combined with more temporary abilities afforded by gear. These permanent abilities are more in line with your vampire nature and need to be developed to get to their full potential. Lastly, in terms of getting power from feasting from blood, there's what's called V-Blood. To put it in the words from the developers, V-Blood units are a cornerstone of the V Rising experience, truly terrifying specimens of both monsters and men that stalk the lands of Arderon. So these are very powerful creatures you find out in the world, almost like the bosses to beat within the game. Honestly, the developers explained it best here. V-Blood units will be one primary avenue of progression and embody the glorious feeling of overcoming an obstacle and becoming that much greater for it. Defeat a powerful necromancer who possesses crippling, debilitating magic, and then take that magic for yourself. Conquer a mighty bear and devour her ursine essence. Drink deep of an impossibly gifted carpenter and absorb the secrets of their craft. So as you progress throughout the game, you'll be capturing and feasting upon humans to power up and eventually take down a monster who has V-Blood. Now, there is one final use of blood, and that is to maintain your castle heart, which was previously known as the Blood Well. I'm going to be covering castles and building in another V Rising 101, but just know that you have to feed your castle's heart blood to maintain it, which will allow you to build and maintain strong defenses against those who wish to invade your home and take your precious loot. And yeah, those are the basics of the blood system in V Rising. I hope you enjoyed this little lesson, and as a reminder, I've yet to play the closed alphas, and this is purely based off of dev blogs and the videos they've released. So hopefully it will remain accurate and we can get more information on the upcoming open access. Either way, can't wait to see you in Varderon.